in a row. I'm going to keep talking. Sure, yeah, why not? I slept. I didn't get to talk when Peach was up here. Shit, I'm not going to talk now. I want y'all to know something in life. At the end of the day, I want people to don't size me up. Sometimes I get offended with the size ups that come. I'm no matter how much money God give me in life, I want to stay at a certain level. I do. Money got some of y'all in a bad position, a bad one, and I hate that for y'all because money is not the key to success. It's not. I'm talking to anybody that feel like this for you. We got to normalize that ain't the only thing in life that makes you happy. It's not. It's not. Find me broke, but happy. I'm not hungry. God, keep a roof over my head, and I want to be happy with it. I do. I do. I hope that one day we evaluate where we are in life. And that everything that we have in life, I hope that you're happy with it. I pray to God that you're really happy with it. That's to everybody in life. You got that man, you laid next to him at night, I hope you're happy with him. Because if you're not, get the fuck up.
Hey, everybody. I'm going to say this, and I don't mean no harm in saying it. Because I don't know everything that happened because I wasn't in here. But, Top, you did make the statement, don't speak on my money, B. But you speak on your own money. You speak on it a lot. So you leave the door open for people to comment the way that they comment because you always reference everything to your money. You do it all the time. You do it more often than you don't. So you leave the door open sometimes for people to attack in that area because you always do that. It don't matter what it is. If you see a CA, you get on the panel and you let it be known that you sent a CA. Yeah, you do. You let it be known the other day. You do it a lot. And you don't have to do that.
Yeah, I just want y'all to know me and my sisters laid back. We really are. And I love everybody. We laid back. But I have poor friends. I do. I have rich friends. I have poor friends. I have middle class friends. Like I have family members poor, ain't got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we giving people. And I just wanted to leave this on the table tonight. It's not about your money when it come to me. With nobody. I lead with God. That's who it's about. He said it's hard on the rich man. And it shows.
Hey, y'all. You know what? I'm 58 years old. I'm single. I have 2 children. And I've been on my job 26 years. I think that's success for me. And I don't measure my success to nobody else's success because it's all about what makes me happy. And I'm in a happy spot. You know what I'm saying? I like being single, but I'm never going to make somebody feel that what I got going on is better than what they got going on. I'm never going to do that to other people. And that's the way it comes across, Top. You know, I love you, but it comes across that way. So, you know, you might want to take a look in the mirror, sis. Go check that. See what that is. I love you.
And I love you too. But at the end of the day, like these are discussions that have to be had as we continue on with these relationships so they'll stay healthy. Real friends gonna tell you the truth. And that's to everybody out here listening. We just got to accept things for what they are. And I tell my sons this and my daughter, self-inflicted wounds are the worst wounds in life. And that's just something that we have to take. When you self-wound, that right there is something that, and if you survive it, take it as grace. When you survive it, it's grace.
All right, hey, Top, the only thing I want to say to you, you and I have never had a problem. I don't think we ever will. But I will tell you one thing. You said something tonight that kind of bothered me a little bit, and I'm gonna just come out with it. And what it was, you got up here and you said that if nobody gives you, then you don't give them on the panel. Sometimes you have to stop and think. Everybody don't have it like you have. You're blessed. Sometimes a person might not have to gift the whole panel. There's like myself, I can't give not because I don't have it, because my machine is not working right. I can only gift the host. It won't let me gift the panel. So if I don't gift you, it's not because I don't want to. I be trying to gift everybody. I'm proud enough to tell you that. So when you get up there and said that, I'm like, she's not thinking about why a person don't gift. Maybe it's not because they don't want to, or they don't like you, or they don't want to gift you. Maybe they can't gift you. Maybe they don't have it to gift you, or the TikTok's having a problem with the thing, and they can't.
Yeah, I love you, but I think that you will have better results, and you ain't got to care if people like you, because shit, I don't care if people like me, but I do care what I deliver to people to give them an image of me, and that's the truth. And I mean, I'm being truthful, and in whichever way this go, I feel like it's gonna go the way it's supposed to. But we just got to be careful how we deliver us to people. Like, just be careful how you deliver. Because, shit, I can go hardcore too, but I still got to be careful how I deliver myself to people.
I will say that when I came in, it was very quiet and nothing was going on. As Dime said, Peach was trying to keep it up and up. And usually me and Peach do the same thing all the time. We stir the pot, we mess around. That's just how we keep it fun. And I know that you had spoke about your told cars at least 5 times. And so I just felt like, let's move the conversation on to something else. I didn't think that you was going to feel like nobody cared about you, but I do feel like those comments was to me. And I don't think you meant the bitch to Dime. You probably meant it to me, because I'm always joking around about they bring you back and you got millions of dollars. But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't care about my car being towed if I was rich. That's all. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm not rich, so maybe that's why I don't.
Well, it's not that I wouldn't care about my cars being towed. I wouldn't be bitching if I'm the reason why they got towed. If I come out here and I say I parked in a wrong spot, I don't want nobody to have no sympathy for me. Like, shit, I parked in the wrong spot. I had no business taking my grown ass, going in my car right there, getting out, taking a chance. That's what happened in life, too. We try to see how many chances we
Baby,
get.
I'm mad over every penny. The hell?
It ain't nothing else we can do about it. But know that chance wasn't the one we was going to get away with. Pay the fee and just eat the bill. But at the end of the day, I get it. But I can't give you no sympathy for you not taking accountability for parking wrong.
And to my point, I don't know if you missed it. Me and Proud, and I think it was Miss Pear, we talked about, we laughed about it. We were talking about, sit your monkey cat ass down, sit down somewhere. You knew better than that. I joined in on that. And I said, this is only happening because of me. So for someone to say that I didn't take accountability, that ain't who I am. That really shows me you don't know who I am. I took full accountability. Am I right or wrong, Proud? I made fun of it like the rest of them. I said, this is all on me. I know better. I said, I'm an only child, but nobody care about this shit but my parents. I ain't got no reason. Just because I can think I can park there doesn't mean that. I took accountability, and I think you may have missed that, sis. So I'm always going to take accountability for my shit because I'm grown. And we made jokes of it. It's not like I didn't take accountability of the situation. Did it affect me?
Why did you make a comment
about
people being not compassionate with what you were going through?
I think if you take the time to listen back to this whole thing, it was just like, I kept saying, Glam, stop. And then I'm looking at the comments, and I'm feeling like, y'all, wait a minute. I didn't have a bad day, which I have had. I have no shame in saying that. I had a bad day, and I stood up to it, owned it, and took care of it. but that don't mean I still need to get picked at about it. And I felt like this. Ain't no shame. I have no shame in my game. As many people as I support, not the ones in the panel, because I don't operate like that. Because I could have shared shit long. I just not messy like that. But overall,
but you did say something about the people in the panel, because I heard
no,
you say
I was
something.
not talking to them. You need to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, I'm talking about later. I'm not talking about then, but I heard you later when you said people in the panel.
I didn't say. I said people in the panel. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to anybody that I have supported. And I'm looking at the comments the whole time this is going on. And I know they're joking and playing, but I've had a rough day. It don't feel like joking and playing after a certain point, especially if you say stop. Stop
Yeah,
talking.
but I mean, I tried to change the subject to
my state not like that. I'm not gonna bring shit back up in your face. You can tell me something and nobody will ever. But my point was, out of the people in the comments, which I have helped several, I'm like, ain't nobody gonna support me and say it's okay or nothing. That's just how I felt. And if I was too vulnerable at the moment, so be it. And so if I can't be my genuine, authentic self with FOE, I can climb down and put on a fucking mask and play a role. But I don't feel like I should have to do that. You don't deserve it, and I don't deserve it to myself. And before I do that, I'll just sit in the comments and watch. Because what I'm not going to do is be somebody that y'all expect me to be or want. Because in my real life, I am who I am, 110 toes down. It's accepted and appreciated. And if I can't do that here, it's okay. It's really okay. I can be a common cousin and not be be present. Because what I'm not going to do ever in my life is roll over and accept something that I don't think that applies to me or that I deserve. I'm never going to be like that. Because what I've learned and what I've taught my 5 children is people will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. And if that's a bad thing for me...
I'm going to listen back to
No,
that's
I can be a common cousin because I'm going to still support this one up here. I'm going to still support her. But I don't have to support her visibly with commentary or voice. I can support her silently because that will not change. Period. Because I believe in her from day fucking one. So if y'all don't get who I am, don't want to accept it, or think it's too much, I'm too much for a whole lot of folks. And that's how I weed them out. And that's okay for me. And I'm just standing on that. I'm never going to dumb it down. I'm never going to dip. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. So if it's too much, I can sit in the comment cousins and not be an offense to nobody.
So can I ask you a question? Because I do want to hear the clip back. This is, girl.
I had
so
something to
do
say
you
too.
think that you were, just ask it, do you feel like you don't have support from those that are around you?
Not today. And you know I didn't read everything. So whoever I'm missing that may have supported me in the comments, charge it to my vision. But overall, what I did zoom in on, and I got all the, I'm not well received, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But when I saw that, my feelings, I had a rough, I'm not going to say it again. Y'all say, you done said it a million times.
But here's the deal. No disrespect, and I get it. Like,
you don't got to say no disrespect, sis, because then it sounds like...
Well, but because I want to be able to say it and people don't take me wrong, because now it's open discussion. Thank y'all for the gifts to the panel and everybody. Twice I've seen people bring you back after you've gotten dropped. That's support.
It really is.
That's support. That's big support. $50, that's support. That's a lot of money on my watch. A lot. For somebody else to pay for you to come back. That's a lot of money for me.
Because I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, $50 is a lot of money. Just in case somebody out there think it's not, $50 is a lot of damn money for me to bring you back. So let me say this. Hold on, Top. Let me say it. I do believe that some people sit on the panel and you're familiar with being here, and that sometimes we get caught up thinking that the people are here for you. This whole room is not just here for you. No disrespect. So I think that it's a privilege, even if the host allows anybody to get anything in their room. I could keep the panel closed and there never will be a discussion about who support, because the support will be only for Nitra. I don't think that it is, nobody should look for my room to support them. I think that this is something that has to be said and needs to be said. I think that it should come natural. I don't think that anybody, not like, if it don't come natural to me, I don't feel like anybody else should expect for it to not come anything but natural for you. So in this room, this is Miss Nitra's room. The supporters here, it is a blessing if they choose to support anybody else but me. And I'm not being ugly. But when we expect it, that's where I feel like I need to say, nobody should be expecting anybody to do anything because it's a privilege. And so don't get caught up because please, even if they speak to you, that's support. If they come in your room and never throw a gift, that is support. There are people in this room that never ever throw anything, but they come sit in here with me every single day. That is support, whether I get a gift or not. So I just want people to understand that support comes in forms with more than roses and all this stuff that's equipped with this app. And that's just the truth. Nobody should be expecting anybody to do anything for them when you enter into this room. It should come naturally.
Can I say something? My entire life, I never expected anybody to do anything.
I'm talking about on TikTok.
Now,
I'm not
talking
going
about
back
now.
to childhood. What I'm not gonna do, and excuse me, I'm talking about TikTok.
Okay.
I'm talking about only on the app. I'm not going back to penny loafers and fairy socks.
And I don't expect no coins for nobody because every time I say I'm not here for monetization. I'm not talking about that kind of support. And if y'all feel like I was out of pocket saying no one's gonna come to my defense while they poking at me, and I've had a bad day, forgive me. Forgive me if that was my expectation. Forgive me. But
I definitely tried to change the subject, and I started talking about usher tickets, and then you said,
I appreciate you two that brought me back up. Please DM me because I will replenish you. I got you. I thank you for your efforts. Thank you for doing that. That means the world to me. But for me to act like I ain't got no emotions, no feelings, no nothing, I can't do that. That's why I said I'll sit down in the comments because what I'm not going to do is stop supporting you. I believe in you. But if I got to do it silently so that this shit don't happen, I can do that too.
It's not
unbelievable. Because I tried to change the subject from talking about your car. I started talking about selling usher tickets and going to see the usher show. And you quickly reminded me that you are not a fan. And how bad it is to be a fan.
I love them too.
Yes, you did. You talk down on people who go to shows and be fans. You did.
We were talking. You guys are talking about taking pictures. I said I've never been.
I never
said
nothing about pictures.
Tell
you
the
said
story,
fans, and you said when you be at concerts that you're a fan, and you done been around all these big celebrities, and you're not going to be a fan.
I didn't say none of that. Stop.
Glam. Well, Glam. You know why she don't remember, anyways.
That part.
Could I say something really, really quick?
Well, either way, I'm not done. So either way, like I said, y'all all gonna be fans on Sunday, Saturday, or whatever day y'all go see the mans. So I tried to lighten the mood. I tried to change it, and you kept going back to the same thing. I apologize for you having a bad day.
I'm a fan.
But some people days is worse than yours.
I'm a fan of
if that's the only thing that happened to me this month, I would be happy. My husband got to have a huge surgery in just a few more weeks.
That's not the only thing that happened to me.
Yes, Kid, you want to join? Yes, let Pris say something.
You're a fan.
Kid want to join. Go ahead, Pris.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not top. I just want to say something to you because I've been listening to you and I hear you. And I'm not reading the comments. I'm going off of specifically what I heard you say. I've heard you been through stuff as a kid. And
I'm bring you back.
I'm not making any excuses, but I'm a Scorpio woman as well. And it has nothing to do with science, but sometimes when you listen to that, it does every bit of it, you know? And we get caught up in that horoscope and stuff, and I'm guilty of it as well. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. I'm guilty of that. You know, I'm mad at all the stuff that happened in my past. Right now, like I told you, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I can't even process it. I'm mad at my parents for giving it to me. After all they let me go through, I feel like you owe me something, you know? And I get you. But like when you come in a room and you're trying to show people you and you feel like they don't see you, it's not just what they're doing to you. It's like a domino or a trickle effect. It all hits you. And it's just like you start seeing everything that everybody has ever done to you. And I get that part that they say whatever your age is, I'm 47. It happens to me too. Yes, I've done coke. Yes, I've gone to jail. I have the worst. I've done this in front of my goddamn kids. You know? Do I give a damn? No, this is my goddamn life. I fuck over nobody else. I did this to myself and my family. You don't owe anybody. Well, no, seriously,
Oh, Miss Sailor.
You're living your life for you. And the minute
Y'all don't.
you won't even have to bite the bait when somebody says something, because baby, you gonna know who you are. They won't even matter. I'm a Scorpio. I'm October 25th. I don't know what your date is, but you're a little different from me, because baby, I get it. But what you don't do is get up on this motherfucker and cry. If you're gonna be a Scorpio, you get up here and you hold your own. Because can't nobody tell you nothing that you can't tell them. And if you can't take it, don't engage, because you don't owe me that either. And that's all I wanted to say. Love you.
My Lord.
Okay.
They don't mind getting up here saying they done did
She
the
talked about zodiac signs. I didn't know it was on zodiac signs. But I know, Mr. Top, I'm not on your level. You may block me, but you listen to respond. That's what you do. And you always belittling people. Some people don't have it like that. You're always, nobody can fuck with you. Nobody's really trying to fuck with you. That's the thing. You always belittling people. But what you need to understand is you bleed just like we bleed. Whenever you pass away, that's you passing away just like we are, and you can't take it with you. You always belittling people. And really, you may need to get some kind of help, because you're miserable in real life, and it kind of shows. You're always being mean to people. And then you always cut people off. It's not always about you. But I just wanted to say that, though. Because, and other people have bad days too. People are dying out here. Other things are happening. And you bossed up just like a boss would do and get their cars out the tow truck, tow pound. Everybody else would do that too. There's plenty of bosses over here. Everybody can't be on your level, may not be on your level, but they're handling their business. And it doesn't matter. But like I said, we all got to die, and we can't take it with us. And we all bleed the same way. And you need to take that into consideration and stop belittling people. It's all the time. But thank you.
Nietzsche, can I say something, please?
Well, y'all asking me, can y'all say something, but you're not saying it to me. You talking to top. So I'm just saying it's an open panel. I don't know. And I feel like this. It was talking going on before I woke up, because we wouldn't be here. And so I just feel like we're here because there was conversations going on. But yes, Miss Granny, you can say whatever you want. I mean,
I'm not going to badger you, because you already know your life. Your life is your life. But I will say,
yeah, I was sleeping.
Sometimes we have to be careful with the words we use, because
I can't hear it. The music in the background.
Oh, that's me. I'm trying to get ready for y'all excuse me. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Tanique. Go ahead, Granny. I'm sorry. I'm getting ready for my birthday.
That's okay. Let me turn my phone up. Top, there are so many people out here that are starving today. Whether somebody gave somebody $50, gifted 10 cents, 5 cents, that could have went to somebody's mouth to feed. So, and I think the problem is that it's repeated behavior. It's your repeated behavior. So I don't need to tell you your repeated behavior. I might type it in the comments, and then I got to go ask God to forgive me, because I love you and I pray for you. So I can't pray for you and then come on here and badger you. But baby, I'm going to tell you, the very people who you knock down may be the people that you may come to your rescue, and you don't know where it comes from. You could be in a whole other state. and they can give the Red Cross or something. You don't know what's going to happen. So you have to think about what you can do to make you happy. To make you happy, because the jabs that you throw, that's cold-blooded. Because people, I pay car note. I don't have no problem. I pay a car note and rent this high, but I don't go around complaining. But you know what I do? I thank God every day. I thank him that I can't wait to pay my bills. I don't have a lot of money. I did the same job you did. I was a journeyman in construction. I was all the stuff.
I was never a journeyman.
But no, you were in the line of construction. See, that's the shit right there. So you are contracted, but just as quick as you can lose your contract, I'ma still have my job. And matter of fact, I can go home today and start back off the same amount. But I don't have to brag about that. But what I do, I don't need to brag and boast about. What I have and don't have, I don't need to brag and boast about. But I was just trying to put something on your heart. And I will continue to play with you.
My God, I heard tonight.
Can I say something? And I know people be like, Kenny, shut up, Kenny, shut up. This stemmed on, for real, and I fuck with you like the long way. It stemmed on you saying what you did for people. Like, that don't feel good. When you do stuff for people, you don't like say that, like, because it makes somebody feel a certain type of way. I'm just saying. It makes somebody feel a certain type of way.
Yeah, Charles. She can stop it whenever she wants to. I think people just speaking on what they witnessed and heard. That's what I think.
I want to hear it, and I want to hear it all. I want to hear it all.
Yeah, she can stop it, y'all. Top grown. If Top don't want to hear this, trust me, she don't want to. When she don't want to hear something, she not going to fucking hear it. I don't constructive criticism ain't killing nobody.
And I have to agree with Kenny and what he said, because that's what I was going to say. It's not about doing for people. It's about when you get upset and you get angry, like you did on the panel, whether you was talking to the panel, mentioned the panel or not. The Bible say what you do in secrecy, he'll reward you openly. You don't always have to bring up the things that you do for people. Nobody has to know that but you and that person. And when you say what I did for the people that ain't standing up for me, it do seem like a slug to the person or the people that you have done something for. So I can understand them taking it personal, because it do feel like it's a jab at them because you didn't put a name on it. And when you don't put a name on it,
I would never do that. I would never do that.
But what I'm saying is, when you don't put a name on it, that leaves everybody that you've done something for open for that jab.
And how you was getting emotional about the situation, even when Miss Leachy was talking.
Can I chime in real quick?
The only thing that I was trying to say.
And so, when I said it, just the fact that it was taken as a jab and not taken as, hey, he's feeling some type of way, speaks volumes to me. Because what I said, it was not intended as a jab. That was my emotions feeling like were nothing. So if that was taken as a jab, I apologize, but it wasn't intended as a jab. And it was definitely not intended for any one individual. I was just sharing how my emotions felt.
But can you understand why
have you ever been in a position? I've been listening to everybody. Been in a position like I help all these people. And I know some people in the comments. I help everybody, but where are they for me? Many people feel that way. I've helped this person, that person, but who's here to help me? And that's where that was birthed out of. Nothing more, nothing less. But because people want to view it and see it a certain way, that's how they view it and see it and project it. And that's okay. But it came from a space of, I don't mind doing, but if I need, and not no coins, not none of that, but just a word of encouragement in the comments. Where is that for me? If I feel that way, that's how I feel. I'm sorry it was taken the wrong way, because that's not what it was meant to be. There's nobody that I've ever assisted. They brought it up. I've never brought it up. I was just over speaking. There are so many people in these comments. I help all of my family. I help everybody. or where are they for me? That was the emotion that I was feeling. And if the emotion that I was feeling,
this is not about
let me finish. Let me finish, Granny.
This is not about
Let me,
helping.
I don't
This is
listen to everybody
about
tell
you
me
and
how
your
they feel about me.
behavior and the way you treat people. This ain't
Let
about
her finish,
help.
Granny. Granny, let her finish.
If I can't be transparent, and there's no defense mechanism up here, I was just saying how I felt. And I know there are people in the comments that feel like they have given their all, and when it's time for them, when they're depleted, where is it for them? That's the emotion that I was sharing. If I said it the wrong way, I apologize. I especially apologize to Icon. Never said his name. Never said nothing. I would never do that. That's not how I am. You can tell me
You're just speaking in general.
and I will never throw your shit up in your face. I will never expose you because that's how I am as a woman. But y'all don't know me like that. And that's okay too. But to just hear all the commentary, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, because y'all really don't know me. I can accept your perception. I can accept your input. But because I would not have the friends that I've had for 30, 40 years if I was a person that they see me as like you see me as. So I know I carry value, and so I'm going to receive that. So now on TikTok, I know that I just need to zip it and don't engage. Because what I say may not be received as much. When I talk to my friends the same way I talk to y'all. I'm never perceived as bragging, boasting, none of that. But that's a whole nother story. So I have to adjust myself and how to deal with the audiences here. I am not trying to brag or boast. I don't have to do that, for real, for real. So I'm sorry if my personality is whatever it is. But like I said, because what I don't want is more sessions like this, more episodes like this. I don't mind just coming up, being in the comments, acknowledging y'all and loving on y'all all and receiving it from there. Because if this is what it causes, which is not a positive but a negative, I don't have to be a part of that.
But see, it's not a negative though. Can I say this right quick?
This has all been negative.
Can I say this right quick? Because
Crowd had her hand up.
oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. But you know me. I'm always straightforward, and I just give it to you raw. But what you just said to me is a contradiction, because you said that you would never throw it up in their face, right? Even though you did say that there were people in here that you have helped, regardless if you put a name on it, to me that's throwing it up in their face. So it's just like Baby Sister said. Even though you might not have put nobody's name on it, but every person that you have helped is gonna think you were talking to them.
So, okay, can I ask you a question? So when I said what I said, was it like, oh, you owe me? Or was like, where are you for me? No, so if it was perceived as, well, you threw this up in my face versus my sister is crying out. She wants some support versus that, because I'm looking at the root of the thing. I'm not looking at it as me throwing up, like, I did this for you, da da da. I'm looking at, I need support from y'all. And if you don't see that that's the space that I was coming from, I'm good. I'm really good, because that's the space. No, listen to what I'm saying. If you heard that, didn't hear from a space of coming from, I need you now, not versus what I've done for you.
Hold on.
No, you hold on, because I'm gonna respond to what you said.
No, I'm talking to Kenny when I said hold on. I was talking to Kenny. But
I was not coming from a space of reciprocation. I've been on here to be 2 years in June. Never done that, ain't got to do that. My space was coming from a place of vulnerability, what I've been through, my bad day, and my space was coming from, I need y'all right now. I did, and so I spoke out to it, but if all they heard was, this is what you done for me, now you're going to throw it in my face, I'm good, because that's not where it's coming from at all. And if you all don't know my character enough to know that about me, I'm good. I will sit in the comments, because I can't continue to be misunderstood on no dumb shit. Now, hold on. I got to go to the restroom really bad. I've been holding it.
I want you to hear this.
I'll be right back.
Hold it. You hold it. Just one
No,
second.
I can't. I've been holding it. Sis. And I got a jumpsuit on. I got to come out this. Give me a second.
Go ahead.
Can we do a music break?
Please.
Let me do one. My Lord.
Something about your hands on my body feels better than any man I ever been.
My goodness.
Something about the way you just give me. Trying not, don't, cause
The one night I decided to sit up late.
You got a feeling a song that I need in my life. Oh, oh.
Thank you for the
Oh, we may grow, I don't know